Heartland Forest is a non-profit organization and nature reserve located in Niagara Falls, Canada. It is a unique and accessible natural area that is designed to provide environmental education, outdoor recreational opportunities, and therapeutic experiences for public. It's relatively close to the city's tourist attractions and is easily accessible. This forest is a conservation area with a diverse range of ecosystems, including wetlands, ponds, and woodlands. It's a great place for nature enthusiasts and bird watchers. The forest is home to various species of plants and wildlife. Turtles, snakes, and some aquatic species are also found in this area. They also have a butterfly conservatory area. And about the trails, there are well maintained trails within Heartland Forest, making it a popular spot for hiking and walking. Some of the trails are accessible for people with disabilities, including broad walks and paved pathways, ensuring that everyone can enjoy the natural beauty. Heartland Forest is also known for its educational programs and initiatives aimed at teaching visitors about the importance of conservation. They often host school groups and offer guided tours. The forest has facilities like a nature center and picnic areas, making it a great place for families to spend a day in nature. It's a peaceful and serene location away from the hustle and bustle of Niagara Falls tourist areas.
Hi all, we are in Heartland Forest, Niagara Falls. I'm with my team members Emil and Gopal Krishna. So Heartland Forest natural experience began with Dan Bowman, a kind and driven man whose dream was to provide a peaceful, respectful and an accessible place for people of all abilities and of all age. Our trails, scenic areas and outdoor learning centers are provided at no cost to the public year round in memory of his granddaughter Sydney. So the trails, scenic areas and the outdoor learning centers of Heartland Niagara Forest is provided at no cost to the public, and even there is no entrance fee. It's in the living memory of Sydney, who is the granddaughter of Don. Each year, more than 25,000 visitors come to experience the natural features and easy access trails, boardwalks and facilities on this unique property. Many more visit Heartland Forest for the educational programs that are popular with children, adults and educators.
See here, this is the Heartland tree house. This was actually built in the year 2007 and it's been almost 17 years, so you can see how it actually looks. We are not able to access to this right now because it's actually close to the general public. And more about Heartland Forest is that the stewardship program helps in protect 93 acres of provincial space, which they have included a lot of flora as well as fauna into it. And at the same time, the Carolinian forest and are actually accessible for the public at a free of cost. They don't charge any money. Anybody can come here and look at places, and even people who are residing next to the Heartland Forest can actually use the space as your morning jog or like evening jog according to preferences. And the accessibility here, it actually has an enormous great outdoor spaces which are entitled regardless of the mobility. Even if people have disabilities, they can't actually go access to the places. They can actually go in their the wheelchair or any electronic devices. As I say.
So this is our trail map guide of Heartland Forest. So we can see the accessibility of the trails. As Gobal said before, disabled people are accessible to this place, wheelchairs are accessible, and there are some spaces that are not, they don't provide accessibility to the place. They are shown in this as to the sixth one, see, and near to the tree house. They are not supposed to go there because there is no way to reach there. And they have highlighted all the places that we can visit. They have 18 things that we can go through: the nature centers, the story walk starts, and the turtle lookouts. So
in terms of accessibility, I mentioned before, and in terms of conservation as well. So this actually blends together because there is a big route for this tree, and the road is actually going through this one. But conservation system actually they've turned it and they made a wall around the tree so that they can preserve the tree. At the same time, people can actually access.
As we welcome the trail, we can see a contribution box over here. As you know, Heartland Forest is a non-profit organization. We can contribute to the nature so they can other more sustainable practice and conserve the nature.
Heartland Forest also offers a natural fitness station, and we can see our Emil and Gogol trying to become healthy.
places actually reserved only for the fitness activities where people can actually do fitness between the nature. So here, right here, we might do step up the fitness challenge. So you can actually do those that makes your legs better. Eva mentioned earlier, there are a lot of spaces that are kept for different insects or different animals. So right here you can see there is a wetland. This wetland is actually conserved only for insects. So the insects are actually mayfly, caddyfish, dragonfly, squids. These kind of insects are actually conserved here. However, there is no water right here because it's summer. Eventually, when the winter is past, the conservation, the Heartland actually makes sure all these animals or insects are actually conserved properly in the manner.
The main sustainable development goals that Heartland Forest focusing on are SDG 15 Life on Land, SDG 4 Quality Education, and SDG 12 Responsible Consumption and Production. These activities contribute to sustainability by promoting environmental conservation, education, and responsible behavior. When we go in detail with life on land, there is conservation of ecosystem. Heartland Forest focus on protecting and preserving the local ecosystem directly supports SDG 15. Maintaining and restoring forested areas and wetlands helps safeguard biodiversity, prevent deforestation, and promote the sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems. Biodiversity conservation is an important factor in life on land. Scholars often emphasize the importance of preserving biodiversity to maintain ecosystem resilience and ensure the well-being of future generations. Conserving natural habitats like those in Heartland Forest is crucial for achieving this goal. And when we go in detail with ecosystem services in life on land, research has shown that intact ecosystems such as forests and wetlands provide vital ecosystem services like clean air and water, carbon sequestration, and habitat for wildlife. These services contribute to human well-being and align with SDG 15. When we discuss more about quality education, Heartland Forest educational programs promote environmental awareness and stewardship. Scholars emphasize the role of education in raising awareness about sustainability issues, inspiring action, and building a generation of environmentally responsible citizens. And when we go in detail with interdisciplinary learning, many scholars advocate for interdisciplinary approaches to education where students learn about environmental science, ecology, and conservation alongside other subjects. The historic approach can foster a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of the sustainability.
So here we have Todd, who is actually one of the main person at the Heartland Conservation. So he is here to give us a small bit what they actually do here, like what are the activities they're getting involved in. So yes.
Hi everybody, like I said, my name is Todd and I'm part of the forest team here at Heartland Forest. Heartland Forest is a very special place, so it began many years ago, but the whole reason it was created was to bring nature and education in an accessible format to everybody, so people with disabilities and everything like that. So we have fully wheelchair accessible trails that walk through some of our 93 acres of provincially significant wetland. So of our 200 plus acre property, we actually have a lot of very special forested land. So it's a slough forest, which is a nice way to say a wetland forest, which is protected by the provincial government. And it's part also of our Carolinian forest type, which is, we are at the northern boundary forest. So it's a really special forest type. It's one you can't find too much of in Canada. It actually is only 1% of the overall forest area here in Canada. So we do a lot of different things here at Heartland to help protect not only the forest we have, but all of the species that are involved. So biodiversity protection is very big here. So we do a lot of work making different animal homes to give help to all of those animals. We monitor different species such as salamanders and bats, calling amphibians and different birds. So we do a lot of different surveys as well, just to ensure that we're protecting this really special area here in the Niagara region. Some of which we have today is things like helping our nesting turtles. So there's some that are hatching today, so we help protect those. But we also do bat walks at night to help educate the public, so that way we can get everybody else that's around here in on our protection of the forest.